now. So we're getting primed for the Great Solar Flash event. And, we're seeing these changes. We're seeing the way that it's being shared. Remember, this time period is all about revelation. It's about expanding consciousness. And, we're seeing this display of information about the sun quaking right now. And you know what? There's only so much energy that could build up. What we see in the macro is the same in the micro. So we're looking at the world, we're looking at everything that's going on, we're looking at our everyday lives as well. And there's only so much buildup until there has to be a massive release. And that's what we're seeing right now. We're seeing it represented in sunquakes. Did you know we have sunquakes now? Yeah, the sun is quaking. Forget about earthquakes. We have sunquakes. And we have to be prepared because, we have to make adjustments as the energy is changing, as the frequency is rising up, all this incoming energy that's influencing us and our DNA receptors. We have to make the changes as well. You could put sunquakes in the chat. We're grand rising, everyone. We're all waking up to sunquakes now. We're going to be talking a lot about all the changes that we're experiencing right now. What is causing the sunquakes? We're going to be talking a little bit about them in detail. What happens when massive amounts of energy needs to be released? Think about your everyday life, your physical body. You might be quaking. You might be feeling, I need to have a massive release. And it's all an energy theme. And there's this constant building until there has to be a massive explosion or a massive solar flash that's on the way. So we're going to be talking about our physical body. We're going to be talking about your everyday life experience. And we're going to be talking about what the sun is actually doing for you and what you need to do at this time. So don't go anywhere. We really have a very powerful message today. Back in, it was the very end of March of last year into the beginning of April. It was right around that time. And we had a massive X3 class solar flare. And I shared with you all that this solar activity is becoming the norm. And let's reflect back on this past year and how many times, we had massive solar activity. And now we have solar quakes. We have sunquakes now. The sun was quaking. The earth was shaking. There's going to be a lot of shaking going on. But it's all for our best and highest purpose. The old has to leave and the new is coming in. So we have to really take a look at what we are experiencing. Remember the micro and the macro. You could see things in the world. You could see things on the sun. You could look at your physical body. Remember, the human brainwaves, our consciousness is directly connected to the sun. So as we're witnessing sunquakes now, we're up to sunquakes. How far along do you think we're ready for the next solar flash? If you're new to this, we've had many solar flashes already. The first massive one was in December of 2020 when the Schumann resonance went off the chart. They couldn't even read it. They had to have backup charts. It's still on the channel page. It lasts the test of time. There will probably be a massive solar flash event, the grand solar flash event, but we've already had these massive solar flashes, and you are experiencing these ascension symptoms. You could be, as we're going through the quaking of the sun, you could be experiencing the quaking in your physical body. Are you experiencing this at this time? And you could feel the pains, you could feel the distortions, but we're going to be talking about how the sun is removing them from our body, from our reality. Over the course of time, we build up these densities, and it's not your fault. We're living in this world. But that's why it's important to learn about authentic science, not fake science, right? Epigenetics. Epigenetics meaning above genetics. Your surroundings influence your physical body, your genetics. Epigenetics, Dr. Bruce Lipton, look it up. So everything that's going on in the world right now, even though it might not be physically, sometimes it's physically, affecting us, but we're in this energy right now. Our surroundings, the world that we live in is our surroundings. Our surroundings is influencing our genetics. Epigenetics, meaning above genetics. So other things can actually influence our genetics and our life experience. So many people in the world are in this fight or flight all day long. You're almost in this fight or flight, and they want it like that. And that's why we have to remove these distortions, and we have to take care of ourselves. We have to stay hydrated, and we will experience a lot of quaking. So we gave everyone enough time to get on this very powerful live stream. Oh, Amy's giving an update. If you missed last night, there's 3 balloons now. That's very interesting. Oh, we have no clue what we're about to experience. So we gave everyone enough time to get on the live stream. If you haven't done so already, please put a like on this video. It helps others find this message, and share this video with the hashtag solar flare, because people have to start, we all have to start learning about solar activity and how it's influencing our everyday lives. Please subscribe to the channel. Sometimes we do 2-a-days. We had 2 videos yesterday. Take a look. We have a lot of information that's got to get out to the people, and it is this channel goes out by the people. So when you click the like button, you share. Please click subscribe. You'll get all the updates, and then you could share them out. If you'd like to join our Patreon, we're going to have another very powerful Zoom meeting this week, and we're going to be talking about a lot of things that we discussed yesterday. Check out those 2 live streams. We got information that's coming out on a daily basis on this channel, and this channel is growing by the second, right? So a lot of people, they want to know what the heck's going on right now. Yeah, we need lightning bolts to come strike them down. The lightning bolts are coming down right now. Can we get some lightning bolts in the chat? So yeah, Patreon, the link is in the description. We're going to have another powerful meeting. And if you'd like to support the channel and this work, there's a link at the pinned comment. So I see the article that came out a day ago. Sunquakes may be caused by weird beams of electrons. Very interesting. Sunquakes may be caused by weird beams of electrons. And, a lot of you, you're conscious and aware that, the power of our sun, but you're also aware of our central sun. Are you aware of our central sun, the galactic center? A lot of people have different words for them. But these weird beams of electrons that they're trying to, you have to remember, right? Most of the world is asleep or drowsy. Not many people are awake to the level that you are. So they're trying to leak out to the public consciousness, to the mainstream world, if you will, what's going on. And there's only so much information that everyone could take in at once. Dolores Cannon spoke about this. So, that's why they call it weird beams of electrons. Weird beams of electrons are coming in. Right? Are you experiencing weird beams of electrons in your everyday life? So sunquakes are episodes of seismic activity on the sun, similar to an earthquake, but much more powerful. 40,000 times the amount of energy is released in a sunquake. 40,000 times more than the 1906 San Francisco earthquake, right? So when we think about these big earthquakes, a lot of people, they think that, they think that they could stop it, but absolutely nothing can stop this. You could even write it in the chat right now. Nothing can stop this. The sun is much more powerful than this whole realm that we're all in right now. That's like, it's almost like some people call it a portal to God. All this energy that's coming in right now, the light codes that are coming in right now, It's much more powerful, and we can't stop it. So when we think about that, a sunquake is 40,000 times the amount of energy released than in the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. That's how powerful these things are. And you know, we're all in this this ether, right? We're all feeling this right now, and it's all influencing our everyday life experience. So these quakes, you could, do you feel the quakes inside of your body? Are you shaking? Are you feeling anxiety? Is your tummy going brrr? Are you feeling all these things? Think about, and I want you to focus on this. You're going to learn something new. Please put a like on the video. Think of solar. Think of solar plexus. Think of solar plexus chakra. And when the sun is quaking, maybe you're having some distortions come up in the stomach, in the solar plexus. The sun is here to clear us. Kevin writes, my stomach just did that, right? That's why we share this together, Kevin, because a lot of us are feeling this right now. We're feeling the quaking. We're feeling the quaking. So all of this is connected. So when we think about solar, right? Solar flare, solar plexus chakra, right? The same color as the sun, right? Think about that solar plexus chakra. There's a connection there. And this sun, this light of Christ, is trying to clear out the distortions. Where do we hold the distortions? A lot of us hold it in the stomach region. A lot of anxiety is built up. Look at the past few years. Look at the past few years. So many people are dealing with anxiety. What is anxiety? It's fear of the future. And a lot of people, they have no clue. Like, you know, we all kind of knew, like, well, you know, we were living a fake life. It was actually satanic. But a lot of people were broken free of this system. A lot of people were broken free of this mind control. And now they're starting to see clearly what's going on right now. And it could be a scary time. A lot of people, including myself, we lived a life a certain way for many years. And now we're waking up, oh, this reality was fake. And now we have to do all these new things. Maybe we don't even feel prepared that we can do these things. It's a natural feeling. And it's not your fault that you're holding in all of this anxiety, all this trauma in the solar plexus. So now we're putting it all together, right? We're getting the quaking. You're feeling the quaking. We have evidence in the chat. If you're feeling this as well, please share it in the chat. We are going up. You're evolving on your journey, just like the sun is evolving as well. You're evolving as the sun evolves. We're connected to the sun. If you're new to the channel, we have full videos. You could look at all the solar flare videos. The sun, right, is directly connected to human consciousness. Light is information. So we're all evolving. A massive amount of energy has to be released right now as the sun moves up an evolutionary step. And that's what this solar flash is. Will we get the 3 days of darkness? Do you know about the 3 days of darkness? The sun is going up another octave, so we don't even know the light that could be coming out. And again, these are all theories. It's not happening right now, right? But the light that's coming out, it might not be perceived with human eyes. There are already lights that, you know, parts of the electromagnetic spectrum, only visible light, but there could be a blast that comes out for 3 days and it looks dark to us. Frank, thank you so much for the support, Frank. Michael, after the flip, will you still be here to guide us? Absolutely. It's why I'm here, Frank. It's, you know, a lot of us, we have vocation. Frank, this is my vocation in life. I start shaking if I'm not doing a video. It's the flip. Hashtag the flip. Yeah, hashtag the flip is going to be trending now. No, we're going through a flip. We're going through a blip, right? Remember Infinity War? Remember after Thanos snapped everyone into oblivion, they called it the blip? We're going through the flip. Hashtag the flip is trending in the chat right now. I love you guys. please put a like on the video. If you're learning, if you're having a good time, if you feel a family is here right now, please put a like on the video. It's the greatest support of all. We'll get these videos out there to the masses. Absolutely. Oh, we got dreams going in the chat right now. RLR writes, one part of my dream was we were driving into the 10 days of darkness. Yeah, a lot of things. A lot of people have these dreams. What are your dreams? Are you having dreams of the sun, dreams of darkness, things that are changing? Put them in the comments. Write your dreams in the comments. Very, very important. As the sun quakes, you might quake as well. The shaking, right? The shaking. Your body, right? Your body is quaking. You're feeling the pains, the ascension symptoms. Your life experience. It's a microcosm to the macro. The sun is quaking, like even on my journey right now, right? My life is all over the place right now. Your life might be all over the place right now. And we have to realize that it's all connected. Holy Ghost, thank you so much for the support, Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost writes, flip the 6 to 999. Yeah, let's get some 999s going in the chat right now. 999 completion code. We're all completing. We're completing this phase. We're completing this phase of the mission, Light Warriors. And then we're going on to the next phase. 144,000, phase 3, or is it phase 4? I forget which one we're up to. Are we going into phase 4? Phase 4 of the 144,000's mission. So your life experience can be quaking right now. God wants better things for you, and it's a lot to handle. It's a lot to handle. Your literal timeline has been shifted. Like your whole essence. Your whole life, your everyday life is actually the name of the channel. It's the name of the channel. Your everyday life is shaking right now. Andre writes, stomach is bloating and killing me. I know the feeling. But we have to do everything in our power to make ourselves better at this time. And a lot of this is just trial and error. But we know about the basic things, and we talked a lot about it yesterday in our parasites video, you know. A lot of things are coming out right now, things that we never, spiritual things, physical things, all these things, we never seen them before because we are now in a different frequency right now. We're in a different time. The energy is totally different now than it was years ago. Once again, the time that we're in right now, it's totally different than when it was in the past. It's totally different. Christine DZ, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate, you're number one. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. Thanks for being part of the channel. I love you. We're growing by the second. Everyone's coming. You guys are finding the channel now. It's just divine timing. It's divine timing, you know. So the sun is doing a very important and powerful thing for each and every one of us. The sun, take notes. Are you taking notes? Are you taking notes? The sun is dissolving distortions in the DNA. And this is happening right now. And it's very important that we embrace this in the now moment. Ivory Moon, thank you so much for the support. Ivory Moon writes, Tiger's Eye crystal harnesses the yellow ray and will protect us during these solar disturbances. Yeah, very important. Thanks for sharing, Ivory Moon. I appreciate the support very much. Just like Ivory Moon said, crystals can help us ground, and we're going to be talking about other things as well. So everything carries a vibrational frequency. Everything carries a vibrational frequency. So we need the things that are going to support our vibrational frequency as we go through the changes. Frank, thank you so much, Frank. Frank writes, look back at the seeds you planted in others. They are growing fast. You could see it now. Absolutely. We're going through the changes right now, and nothing could stop it, Frank. Absolutely nothing. So what's happening right now? The sun is dissolving distortions in the DNA. and the distortions that we're carrying. That's why so many of us are experiencing this craziness in the solar plexus region. And, you know, we need to embrace the sun dissolving the distortions. That's why they want it cloudy and cold, light warriors. That's why you got to wake up. You could write it in the chat. Wake up. It's time to wake up to what's going on. It's time to wake up. Is Tom up? Is hashtag wake up Tom trending again in the chat? It's time to wake up. That's why they want it cloudy and cold. That's why all of a sudden you see an attempt for straight liney clouds. Yeah, you got to watch out for straight liney clouds with spindles. Straight liney clouds. Watch out for the straight liney clouds out there. So that's why they want it cloudy and cold. So it is important, as we know, the sun is dissolving the distortions. It's not easy. We have ascension symptoms. It is important to ground in nature and stay hydrated. And these are a lot of, you know, simple things. Our parents used, remember when you were growing up, you were playing video games, right? And then your parents said, get outside and play, right? Get outside. Our parents knew. Our parents knew. And that's what we need to do. We have to get outside. We have to ground. It's going to help us take in this electromagnetic energy. It's changing us. It's clearing the distortions. What up, kid? It's good to see you, kid. Everyone's coming in today. Everyone's coming in. Please put a like on the video. It helps others come in the chat. It helps others find this message after we're off. Yeah, so it really is important to, you know, view your body, right? You're an energetic being, and we have to ground ourselves. We have to harness this energy. The message lasts the test of time. The preparation to accept. It's on the channel page. If you have subscribed to the channel, if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. You go to the community tab. I recently reshared that video on the community tab. Please just take a second to click subscribe. And then if you click the bell and select all, you will always get these community updates. I do extra posts. So you got to be subscribed to see those extra posts, you know. So, yeah, Mountain Goddess writes, it's more important than ever to detox. If you missed yet, a lot of people missed yesterday's video on detoxification. You got to detox the body, and then you become more powerful. You got to stop giving your life force energy away to other beings, to other critters, to other creatures. Got to wake up now. It's time to wake up. And, you know, parasitical energy creatures, it could come in the physical form, it could come in the mental form, and it could come in the spiritual form. Yes, humans, yes. You got to watch out for demonic parasites, yeah. These are all, do you know about demonic parasites? But the sun is blasting them all away. They can't exist in the light. They want to be in the darkness, right? Think of all these creatures, right? They hide in the basement. Who's that guy that hides in the basement? Who's that guy? It's going to be a dark winter, folks. They're like a bunch of clowns. It's a bunch of clowns out there. Are you witnessing, are you watching the clown show out there? Is there a clown show that's going on out there? You got to watch out for the soul suckers. It's actually called loosh as well, as my papers are falling. It's actually called loosh. A lot of you know about loosh. I think I got to do a full video just on loosh. They're siphoning your energy away. They're siphoning your energy. In a time period when you go through upgrades like this, the sun is quaking right now. Literal quaking. It's happening right now. It's quaking. You might want to go into hermit mode. There's too much for you to handle all at once. It's like a whirlwind of energies. It's okay to go into hermit mode. Are you in hermit mode? You could let us know in the comments. It's okay to go into hermit mode. Kenny writes, clown show in progress. It's happening right now. It's happening right now. Yeah, a lot of people are feeling this constant pressure in the crown. The crown. Yeah. Are you feeling the pressure in the crown? Did you know you have a crown? Those stupid serpents, they try to hide it from you. You actually have a crown. You're royalty. And these are the codes that are coming in right now. We are royals and we are royalty. And we're the ones that are creating this new earth. Not the false idols. You see them on the TV. Not the false idols. You could put it in the chat. Not the false idols. A lot of people, you know, for years, we gave our power away. We gave our power away to these people because they were famous, because they were celebrities. This reality has been cyclical. It cycles over and over again until the people wake up. Civilizations have fallen in the past. I recently did a video on Atlantis, and you're having the past life traumas from Atlantis. Were you from Atlantis? It's time to get the band back together. Yeah, we're getting the band back together. But you have these, you know, these past life traumas from Atlantis. It's all a cycle, right? The bread and circus, right? And these civilizations that have fallen in the past, we learn. We could sit back and we could sit back and learn and realize, you know, we're not going to fall again. We're not going to fall again. The fake world is out there. The fake world is falling. Some people resonate with Lemuria, yeah. Well, each and every one of us are coming up. We're joining forces and we're making sure that this reality is cleansed, it's changed, and we're on the right path now. Because otherwise, what's going to happen? Reset after reset after, it just keeps going over and over. A lot of the buildings that you see, you ever see these massive structures? A lot of these buildings are older than you were led to believe. Yeah. A lot of these buildings are older than we were led to believe. Because there's been this constant resets and you know, this has been happening over and over again. Everyone's focused on balloons right now. Yeah. I guess there's new information out today. We got solar flares, we got solar quakes, we got balloons. Up, up and away in my beautiful balloon. You gotta laugh at the distractions in the world. You just gotta laugh. You gotta laugh about what's going on right now in the world. Spirit Orchard writes, balloony time. Yeah. You like that, Kevin? No, it's true. It's true. Yeah, Babylon, yeah, they said Babylon will consume itself. Babylon will consume itself. That's why it's important to start disconnecting. Start making moves, start making changes for your everyday life. It's not easy. It's not easy. You're going to have to probably do it yourself, because a lot of people in your everyday life, they're living with fear. And they don't have the power or the strength that you do. And they might gaslight you and shame you. You're starting to learn new things. They want to hold you back down. Remember, the crowd is the matrix. The chains, the ball and chain, the shackles of the matrix is the subconscious programs. We have to start thinking differently about our lives. We got to say, oh, this is where the world is headed right now. We got to start making some changes right now. We got to start making changes right now. Up, up and away in my and that's a failing platform. A lot of people were unlawfully thrown off of Facebook. That platform is failing by the second. More and more people are leaving Facebook by the day. Do you know about Facebook? Powered by Meta, which also means dead in Hebrew. Got to brush up on what you're conscious about. Got to brush up on it. Got to do the research. What do these things mean? What do these things mean? People will be plugging into a dead verse. That's what it means. Got to wake up. The power of this solar flash is what we all kind of need. Because this world right now, it's very corrupt. A lot of you know it's corrupt. Do you know the world is corrupt? Do you know there's a corruption in this world? It's like a corrupted file, right? Corrupted consciousness. Some people call it AI, right? Then I was saying how it's AC. It's actually CC. It's corrupted consciousness. Let's get corrupted consciousness flowing in the chat right now. Let's raise awareness to corrupted. They spin everything. Oh, it's so intelligent. Oh, a human can't go toe to toe with it, right? It's corrupted consciousness. That's what it is. Yeah, please keep putting a like on the video. We're going to go to 500 real soon. I'm grateful when you guys do that. Just take a second, put the like on the video. We get this video going. Share this video with hashtag solar flare. A lot of people have to keep learning about the changes in our sun. And the solar flares are changing who we are. It's totally a different world. You're actually becoming more sensitive. And you actually feel your insides, you know, the pressure on the inside. Do you feel the pressure? Do you feel like you're about to erupt? You're about to explode just like the sun? You're like a sun yourself. You're boiling. You feel, oh, you're ready to go. You're ready. And that's what we're all doing. We're going to explode like beautiful stars. Like beautiful suns. Here it goes. Boom, solar flash. Here we go. We are the solar flash, dear ones. We are the solar flash, dear ones. Each and every one of you are taking this energy in through your DNA receptors. 93% of the function of DNA is light and sound reception. It's coming in. Transmission. We are the beings that are here to change all of this right now. It's all coming together right now. Pamela Goose writes, God is in full control. Yeah, God is in full control. We're not in control. I'm not in control, Light Warriors. Oh, I'm a man. I'm a man with a plan. I don't like this feeling. I'm an authentic man. I call it how it is. I don't like this feeling. It's literally the same feeling. You ever go on a roller coaster for fun? We're like, yeah, let's go to Earth School, right? Let's go to Earth School. Let's go to Earth School. Let's go for a ride. Like you're on the roller coaster. Here we go. That's what we're feeling right now. We'll go. It'll be fun. It'll be fun, they said. Yeah. Go to Earth School. It'll be fun. That's what they told us. You know? There's a lot of craziness going on. Yeah, there's someone on the channel also wrote that as the Super Bowl is going on, there's actually 2 other events that are going on in that same region. If you're on the chat right now, you want to follow up on that. Yeah, we have a lot of things going on in that Arizona area. I think there was a golf event or something, they were said, a basketball. There was a few things. Huge things are coming in, Sherry. The Holy Ghost knows geomagnetic storms are part of our everyday lives now. You can't just worry about the regular storms. We got to watch out for the other storms as well. Tommy Chicago writes, the Phoenix Open. That's why I have you, Tommy. I appreciate the help. I appreciate you. We're going live right now. We're going live. Yeah, sometimes the chat is lagging a little bit. If you could just drag it across the board. We have to stay in perpetual motion. As you are seeing the channel, we practice what we preach. It's really important right now because you are actually influencing the area. So yeah, a lot of people are seeing this right now. A lot of people are seeing this. we have to stay focused to, you know, what we are experiencing, what we're going to experience. What are we actually taking in right now? What are we actually taking in right now? Yeah. Oh yeah, God's not going to leave the children behind. Yeah. We're actually here to save our children. And remember this, and I've shared this over and over again. There's not going to be a giant hand that comes out of the sky to scoop up our children, to, you know, get them out of the underground. What's going on under the ground? No. God works through you. And that's why a commander is here to lead an army. I've said this over and over and over. Not only do you have faith in God, God has faith in you. And this is a self-empowerment channel. You got to become self-empowered. You could write self-empowerment in the chat right now. Ronnie, I love you so much, Ronnie. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, Ronnie. Ronnie writes, I love starting my day with this beautiful soul family. Thank you, Michael. It's my honor, Ronnie. I'm so grateful you're here on a daily basis. Attention is the currency of the universe, so I'm really grateful for that. I really appreciate you. I appreciate all my soul brothers and sisters on this journey. We're all coming together. We're part of a biblical event. Biblical event. It's the time. It's a biblical event. It's crazy. Yeah. So it is. It's a powerful. It's a powerful time period. You know, I share about the law of 80-20 on the channel, Pareto's principle. We have to take in this energy, and a small amount of people are going to change this world. 80% of outcomes come from 20% of the results. We have to be focused that a small group of people, 80% of outcomes come from 20% of the causes. You are causing the change. I say it over and over again. Energy is the ability to cause change. Energy is the ability to cause change. What is the change that you are going to create? And a lot of us don't have, as the sun is quaking and bashing us with this solar flash energy, we don't have it. The energy's coming in. Frank, thank you, Frank. Frank writes, the hand is on your shoulder. You could feel it guide you. Yeah. Listen. Ready? You ready for authentic time with Uncle Mike? This is authentic time with Uncle Mike. I always hear people talk about surrendering, and I was always like, nah. I'm not a big fan of surrendering. The past few years, I learned, and again, my Nana says, time for this, time for that. We have to surrender. We have to surrender, but we're surrendering to God, Harley Ray. Oh, we have to surrender a little bit, because there's. It's like I'm just like. You ever see the emoji man? He's like. You ever see that emoji? It's one of my favorite. Since 2020, this is my emoji. This is it. So it's like it's like sometimes you just got to surrender and just go with what God has the big foot down, and you're kicking and screaming. Right? There's not much we could do. There's not much we could do. And again, if it becomes overwhelming, that's why a lot of people, you might be in hermit mode. You have to just calm everything down. There's so many things. There's so many moving parts in my life. You, just like me, you might be riddled with anxiety. You're like, I don't even know how to do all these things. And I just say, you know what? God put me here. I'm doing this right now. I'm divinely protected, you know? And you just say, F it, and you just go forward with it, and that's it. And, you know, we'll be we'll be experiencing more and more changes, and the channel and the community, we're all doing this. We're all doing this together. But you know what? It is important to have routines and rituals. It's also important to have things that we change, but build strong routines and rituals. Now create new ones, because a lot of us, even on my journey, I had to do this as well. We were given false, fake information, and we created the routines and rituals of our daily lives with information that is not in the best interest for our experience of life. So we have to create new routines and rituals. And now we rewrite the code. We rewrite the program. We have strong routines and rituals now. But it also starts with making change. And that's the shakeup that we're going through right now. The ways of life, the ways of life, the way of the water, stay high. You got to stay hydrated at this time. It's important. Kenny writes, bad for the bad guys. Yeah. Everything's coming up to the surface right now. Everything's rising up to the surface right now. What's underneath the ground? What's going on down? What's going on down there? Does anyone know what's going on down there? Does anyone know what's going on down there? Lion Teach, I love you. Thank you so much, Lion Teach. We will keep it up. ABP, Lion Teach, always be pumping. We're always pumping, Lion Teach. Yeah, I love you. It's a good, we have good questions in the chat. Stardust Guardian writes, what's under the Vatican? If anyone knows, you could put it in. What's under the Vatican? What's going on down there? Tom is down there. Tom is there. Tom has like a couch. He's just sitting down there with the nachos and cheese. Jeff H is always be pumping. I love you guys. So yeah, that's funny, Petra. Listen. Yeah, there could be a lot. Yeah, I think that maybe the gold should be distributed to the people. All these things should be distributed to the people. We get very aggravated. People are starving. People are living in lack. They shouldn't be. We're actually not. It's a matrix construct to live in lack, and it's actually a fake. Write it down. Fake science program. Survival of the fittest, and they get brother to fight brother, sister. They get fight sister, and they try to dominate each other. It's actually about cooperation, also taught by the great Dr. Bruce Lipton. Survival of the fittest is fake. It's not about competition. Competition is fake. It's about cooperation. Cooperation makes it happen. Cooperation, working together. Sing it. Cooperation. Those that we learned about it on Sesame Street. Sesame Street is better than some of these fake science gurus out there with the fake science. Check out Dr. Bruce Lipton. It's not about competition. That was a fake. We learned about that for years. It's about cooperation. It's about cooperation. Jojo, thank you so much. 555, the fifth dimension. I appreciate you. We're going to keep going. Lack is just a program. Jeff knows. It's just a program. Co-op mission. We're on it together, Gina. We're on a mission. We're assisting one another. Mimi knows. Look, that's why this family, this community is the most powerful out there. And you have to be educated. You have to be an educated empath. I know the educated empaths are in the chat right now. You could write it in the comments, educated empath. And you're feeling all this, but just like the sun is quaking, the solar quakes are quaking, we are quaking as a society right now. Yeah, society's as strong as the weakest link. There's many weak links right now. And that's why the solar flash, it's going to blast it all into oblivion. The B.O.B. blast to oblivion. Just make it up as we got the B.O.B. It's the solar flash. The B.O.B. The B.O.B.'s coming. The blast to oblivion. Oblivion. Oh man. Yeah, if you learn something new from these teachings, if you have a good time, if you laugh, please put a like on the video. Yeah, it's supposed to be a tropical Earth. That's why you see satanic members saying, "Oh, the global warming." It's like a bunch of nonsense. They want you frigid cold. If you didn't know this or not, they actually say the depths of hell, like the middle, like the deeper you go into hell, like we all think it's like fire, hell, fire, and brimstone, right? Hot. But actually, the deeper you go into hell, it gets colder and colder until it's frozen ice cold. Yeah. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to freeze our brothers and sisters out. Yeah. We have to wake up. We all have to stick together. That's why a long time ago I said, I'm putting together a team. And this team is the finest. The best there is. You could write it in the chat. The best there is. We have to stick together during this time. Nothing could stop it. A lot of you know this. Nothing. You cannot stop the solar flash. That's interesting. I'm very interested in that, Liz. I am absolutely fascinated. I want to see all these things. I want to see everything. I want to see what's going on in Antarctica. I want to see what's going on under the ice. I want to see it all. A lot of people escape. Like you could see the difference in people. A lot of people living in the ego. They have to. I was prestigious. I was prestigious. I know everything. You don't know. You don't know, boy. You talking about consciousness, boy. There ain't no such thing as consciousness, boy. I like that quote. Mountain Goddess writes, "The ego ain't your amigo." That's true. And you gotta laugh. I would put a big question mark on people that can't laugh. Laugh, clown. Laugh, clown. Ah, come on, laugh. Yeah. Well, a lot of us could wipe our rear ends with that one. Yeah. All these fancy, prestigious papers. I even went to a prestigious school. I learned more when I taught myself, actually. Actually, no. I will say I did learn. I took some theology courses. I took some philosophy courses where I went. I will say I did learn some important stuff. One of the most, I've shared this on the channel many times, a quality of life over a quantity of stuff. It's a quality of life. And when you're focused on that, when the big bad wolf, when the boogeyman comes and says you have to stick this inside your body for your job, you show them what finger, and you tell them where to go, and you say, it's more important for my health. My mother taught me that earlier on my journey. My mother taught me, she said, you could always make more money, but you got to have your health. A lot of people don't have their health. So that's why we got to stay focused on our health, especially at this time. Stay hydrated, ground during the solar quakes. We got SUNQUAKES going on right now. SUNQUAKES. Nature Boy. Woo! Thank you so much for the support, Nature Boy. Nature Boy writes, laughing and dancing all the way to the flash. It's just a flash, Nature Boy. We'll all see each other. I just want to see it all the way through. I don't care how it manifests, how it goes. Till the end of the line, brother. Till the end of the line. We're a family here. We're here to the end of the line. You know, really like looking at this, and now they've kind of, you could go, I went through this, you could see some articles over the past few years, but now they're coming out with SUNQUAKES. you have to see, like, it's the expansion of consciousness. I think we're getting really primed. They know that this is going to blow. This is going to blow. There's nothing, absolutely nothing that we could do about it. You have to ride the wave. When the tidal wave comes, right? You got to learn how to, you better start learning how to surf, ride the wave. You can't stop that wave. Can't stop that wave. Because nature and God is much more powerful than the inorganic. This reality is about to change, and it will never be the same again. And so it is. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. Yes. Nancy B, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Nancy B. I love you. Thank you so much for the support. Yeah, I'm reading the chat. A lot of people are having dreams about tidal waves, but this time the massive tsunami wave, the massive flood, it's not going to be with physical water. It's going to be the solar flash, a tidal wave of energy. It's going to change everything, absolutely everything. And that's why you're getting your downloads ahead of time. It's the preparation to accept. It's on the channel page. I love each and every one of you. I'm grateful for your support. Anything that you could do to support the channel, especially clicking the like button, leaving multiple comments. When you leave comments, it really helps this video get out there. So please, even if you're watching on the live stream, come back in this video, write some comments. It's so helpful. Share this video on all platforms. When you click the share button, look on this video right now. You see the share button with the arrow. Simply by clicking that button and sharing it, that also helps the algorithm. So please click that share button and share this video out with the hashtag solar flare. And people have to learn about the changes in the sun. It's going to show us the changes that we're experiencing in our everyday lives. I love you. Am I back? Am I gone? Am I back? That was the craziest glitch. I think I'm back on. That was the weirdest thing I've ever experienced. I never, since I've been on this channel, give me a 5x5 if you still see me. Do you see me? Am I still here? No, it's good. We have good evidence for everyone. We have 5x5s. Do you see me? I've been doing live streams for a long time right now. A lot of you know I've never experienced anything like that. That was, wow, that was crazy. No, the whole thing shut down. Like it just boom, it just totally shut down. I had to reboot the app. Like the whole app just glitched. That was the craziest glitch I've ever seen as I'm doing live streams. That was, wow. So we have good evidence. This channel is also about real life evidence, you know? So we're back now. It's unbelievable. So I love each and every one of you. Share this video link, smash the like button. Look at the actual glitches. Where the energy's glitching the matrix right now. We can't, maybe guys, we have to go to overtime right now. That's what we're here to do. So I love each and every one of you. You know what? We're never going to stop. We're never going to give in. We're just going to keep going. So I love you all. Please share this video. Click the share button. Let's get it out to the world. Sunquakes are happening. I love you all. Bye for now.